Well, hello there, welcome back to the channel. If you're a new visitor, I'm Jacqueline Marie, and in today's video, it's Sunday afternoon, and I'm ready to start decorating for Valentine's Day before it gets cold. It's not as cold as other parts of the country, but we had gotten low temperatures a few days ago. We had like 30 degrees, and I think next week, Monday is going to be 30 to 50 degrees and also raining. So I'm going to take the advantage that today is 70 degrees and start decorating the porch. I already pulled a few things from my Valentine's bin. I only have one Valentine bin since we moved here. I had to downsize, so I was able to keep only one bin for Valentine, which is good. I have plenty. So this year I only bought a few things. I'm going to show you what I bought for the porch. I bought a few things also to decorate the kitchen and other parts of the house that I will show it to you in another video when we decorate the rest of the house. First, I'm going to show you the beautiful wreath that I made. This was so easy to make. I have this green wreath for many years. I bought it back when I lived in Maryland. I think either TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So what I did, I bought this little heart at Walmart that it was very expensive. I bought this ribbon, a roll of ribbon at Amazon, and I have these little clip-on hearts that I bought at the Dollar Tree store back when I lived in Massachusetts. So what I did, I stapled the ribbon back on this heart. I wrap it around and I clip on all the hearts, and voila, you have a wreath, and it's so cute and easy to make and very inexpensive. I don't like to spend too much money on Valentine's because it's kind of like a minor holiday and not too many people decorate, but I want to keep, you know, the house nice and cute, and it's kind of fun to decorate for a minor holiday like this. Other thing that I have, I got at Amazon another little wreath that I'm going to use in the kitchen door, so you will see it when I decorate the kitchen, but it came with this pom-pom garland, so I'm going to try to put it above the door outside. So I think it's so cute. I had to untangle it, it's kind of messy, but it's very cute. For the decor this year, I'm trying to use more pink tones instead of more red. So you will see a little red, but mainly white and pink. Also, I have this garland that is made of hearts that I got, I think, either at Michael's or at the dollar store a few years ago. So this, I think I'm going to put it above the door if I can. And as always, I have gel cleans. I might not use the blue ones. I think I got this at in the dollar section at Target. I might not use the blue one because it kind of doesn't coordinate, but I will use the pink and red hearts in my front window. And also, I usually keep the gel cleans from the year before. I usually put them in Ziploc bags, and I think they hold pretty well. At least you can use them one more year, so I'm going to try to use these ones too. And I bought at Amazon, I have a planter outside, and I usually change the flowers. I don't put real flowers there because, you know, you have to water them a lot, and with the heating here in the summer, everything dies. So I usually buy these ones at Amazon. They come in a packet of 20, so it has a beautiful pink with like a little stripe of brown lines. So I think it's going to look beautiful on my planter. So, and I have these little hearts that I got, I think, at the Christmas tree shops in Massachusetts before they close down, that I usually decorate the planter with them. So I think it's going to look very cute. So with further ado, let's go outside, get the ladder, and start decorating. Before we start decorating, I'm going to remove all the winter decor. This wreath, I bought it a few years ago at Target, and it's great to transition from the holidays to the winter. And this is the basket that I usually change the flowers. I used to have the holly branches for Christmas, and now it's time to change them and put the beautiful pink flowers. Before I start putting the new decor for Valentine's, I'm going to give a quick cleanup to the glass on the door, because across the street in the last few months they have been building 2 new homes, and the dust is blowing all over into the porch. Now that everything is nice and clean, I'm going to start bringing all the decor out and start hanging the garland above the door. Since we moved into this house, I found out that it was very hard to nail things on this cement board. So I was able to figure it out, and I got some small metal hooks that I was able to screw on the wood boards that are around the door. So now I have a permanent solution to hang all this garland. I noticed that the garland hangs a little bit low, so I'm going to move it a little bit up so it doesn't overlap with the wreath. I'm hanging two garlands. One has hearts in pink and red, and the other one is a pom-pom garland that has red, white, and pink, and I think the different colors and texture will bring some interest to the decor. Hanging these garlands above the door bring a little texture and movement. These garlands are relatively inexpensive, and I usually buy them after the holidays, and I get them 50% off. I always step back a few times. There is a lot of up and down this ladder until I get it right. There is no way that I can get it right on the first time. There is a lot of adjustments when you're putting garland. Now that the garlands look nice and neat, it's time to hang the wreath. The wreath is definitely the star of the door. I love how soft and simple it looks. I feel like when the wreath is pretty, you don't need much else. Moving on, I'm going to take some time also to clean these windows so everything looks nice and clean. Do you decorate for Valentine's Day or do you skip it and go straight to spring? I love slowing down during the winter months and decorating for Valentine's. Valentine's Day doesn't get enough credit. It's such a cozy season, especially when it's still cold outside. Now I'm adding these new flowers to the planter, and I love the pop of that light pink it brings to the porch. It's just enough color without feeling too bright or overwhelming. Do you like adding color to your porch for this season, or do you usually keep things more neutral? This light pink color of the flowers just makes the porch feel so happy, especially during the month of February that there is not too much color outside. We have been getting a lot of texts from our friends in Maryland and Massachusetts and sending me pictures of the big snowstorm and the cold temperatures there. I'm not going to lie, I'm so thankful we moved to Florida. We do not miss the cold, the snowstorms, and especially the shoveling. I know so many of you are dealing with snow and freezing temperatures right now. What's the weather like where you are? To finish up, I'm going to add these very cute hearts. Please comment below and let me know what you think about these beautiful flowers from Amazon. Now I'm going to add a little rock on top of the one that I have. This one is from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to add this little red one that is from Walmart, and I'm going to layer it to bring some texture and different colors. Now we're going inside to add the gel cleans to the window. They bring in a little whimsy and a pop of color, catching the light just right. And now that all the decor is in place, let's take a tour of the porch to see how everything looks. My friends, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me to decorate the porch this afternoon. And if you're a new visitor, please kindly subscribe. I'm Jacqueline Marie, and this is the Sea Green Coastal Cottage. See you next time.